Hello, it's another rainy day in Seattle. Welcome, Group A. So we have the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. The outcome of your situation, I was picking up a song by Jennifer Hudson, and I am telling you, I'm not going. So this just gives me the vibes of whether this is your energy or you're dealing with an individual. It seems as if who picked this group. This could be an outcome in regards to a person. It seems as if you're in the Nine of Wands, you're not giving up. You're not giving up on this person. You're not giving up on the connection. That's the decision that you've made. And if you're the King of Swords, perhaps you're taking more of a logical approach, more mind over matter. Not so much being led by your heart, but also you are making a heart decision. In terms of that decision, you're just thinking more on that rather than responding emotionally. You're considering the more rational approach, I'll say. Now, if this is that individual, that's what that individual is doing. But in terms of whether or not they may want to give this connection another chance. So the outcome, it just seemed as if I have this energy of someone who's not going to leave, who's not going to separate from a person or a situation, who's going to give it another chance. No matter how much you two have been through together, you're going to give it another chance. Okay, to add a bit more context, with this King of Swords and Nine of Wands, the fact that this King of Swords is like in a wheelchair, it just feels as if you and this person, whoever picked this group, if this resonates with you, the outcome with you and this person, it weighs heavily on the fact that you two have been through a lot together. Like in this connection, you feel like you have, faced some trials and tribulations. Okay. And you guys are making a very cognizant approach, or taking, I should say, a very cognizant approach to how you guys are going to move forward. Neither one of you guys are willing to throw in the towel, and maybe there'll be some form of communication in regards to this, but I really feel the outcome will be a lot of thoughts in regards to whether or not you will give something another chance. And another individual, they're considering whether they want to give something another chance, and it seems as if that will be done. You guys will come to an agreement on that. Hello, Group B. So we have the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So I'm getting two different energies here for the outcome of your situation. Perhaps you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You could be dealing with the individual who is missing your presence, who would like to be around you, who is considering the connection. And perhaps if you guys are at a distance from each other, live in two different cities, there's a short distance travel there. They're really admiring the fact that you are maybe doing well for yourself and you want to be single. You prefer to be independent, self-sufficient. You're just in this energy where you're like, okay, by yourself. This could be an ex of yours, as well as if you are in the Five of Cups energy for this outcome. It just seems as if you could be missing someone who has started perhaps something new for themselves, like a school or a new job, a new life. Maybe they just moved somewhere and maybe you're missing this person, wanting to be around them. I mean, either way, it's just giving me the vibes of someone who could be a bit upset that they didn't get to share maybe what they wanted to share with you. There was something they wanted to say to you, or have an experience with you. They didn't get to take you somewhere, or they don't get to be where you're at. So the outcome, it feels a little bit, I would say, for whoever picked this group, if depending on which energy you're in, it could be bittersweet. It could be just in regards to a separation with you and a person, and noticing that someone's doing rather well for themselves, although emotionally maybe there's a disconnect, and it may be by literal distance, or it could just be because there was a separation. And also, I'd like to add this, the Page of Pentacles came out for the clarifier of the Five of Cups. I added an additional card, the Nine of Pentacles. So for a bit more context, this could be someone who is actually still interested in you. If you are missing someone that's at a distance, they still could perhaps be interested in you, in the connection, in connecting with you. They may just have some work matters going on, or maybe they're just getting settled into a new home, a new space, and vice versa. You could still perhaps be interested in someone that's at a distance from you, but you are more so focused on yourself and your own stability. Hello, Group C. So we have the Star and the Three of Pentacles. And this is a highly favorable outcome, especially if you're looking in terms of your career or something along the lines of like social media. If you have a social media platform and you would like that to expand as far as brand partnerships, the outcome looks rather likely that you will get that brand partnership. You will receive the sponsorship, the notification that you're looking for, the email that you're looking for. So that's coming out here. Along with if you're repairing a connection with someone, the outcome looks like you will heal with this person. It may take time, but I feel like over the course of time, you will notice that your relationship is getting better with a person. This could be work related, co-parenting situation. However, you'll notice that at least you're cooperating with each other. You guys are having discussions that seem a little more enlightening rather than, after maybe experiencing some destructive times. It looks as if the outcome will be healing and restoring something within you that maybe you felt was lost, because before the Star is the Tower. So it typically talks about destroying of our pride, our ego, and foundations that we felt like were firmly built but are no longer. So in the sense of something being restored within inside of you is very probable as your outcome in terms of maybe your relations to other people, work co-workers, siblings, roommates. It looks as if that the outcome will be you all having at least a discussion that will lead to peace, harmony,